Microaggressions, happening everywhere, whether you know it or not. Prevalent in the world, people say them as second nature. And while they're small, microaggressions still affect our daily lives. So, what is your definition of microaggressions?
I think a microaggression is a experience that someone has when part of their identity or their humanity is unrecognized or devalued. So when comments are made that kind of either erase part of who someone is, or explicitly or implicitly devalue who they are, either as their gender, their race, their ethnicity, their religion, comments that are devaluing or insulting are usually microaggressions.
Students at Maret are not immune. We experience microaggressions too. One student recalls.
People don't care because they think microaggressions are small jokes. But people's self-esteem is going down and therefore their grades are taking a toll. Results indicate that racial microaggressions negatively protect a lower self-esteem, and that microaggressions that occur in educational and workplace environments are particularly harmful to self-esteem.
While some media correspondents may argue that the stories of Trayvon, Troy, and Sean are anomalies, it is important to recognize that racism is still alive and well in 2015. Perhaps racism is not as overt as the cross burnings and lynchings in the past, nor does it regularly end in murder. However, the subtle racism that people of color experience has been found to have significant effects on mental and physical health.
There's no group of people committing these crimes. Everyone commits these crimes, and everyone experiences them. You can say a small phrase or one simple word, and without knowing, it's hurting people around you, intentionally or unintentionally.
We here at The Revolting Truth have collected some real-life MA experiences and submitted them to experts for commentary and advice. Trigger warning. These are genuine examples of microaggression and may cause you to experience some of the terrifying injustice of being a minority or female college student in today's America. All right, here's one from the website, the Microaggressions Project. Quote, I wanted to get my nephew a My Little Pony coloring book since I like MLP. My brother, however, objected. I ended up getting my nephew a Batman one, but I don't like Batman. It made me feel angry and sad that my brother is so entrenched in stereotypical gender roles. Wow. We submitted this sad story to Vian, an Iraqi Yazidi woman who sent this reply. Dear American college student, I am very sorry to hear of your My Little Pony incident. I perhaps can identify with some of your suffering, as I was forced to watch while Islamists murdered my beloved husband and children before selling me into sexual slavery. Like you, I too felt forced into stereotypical gender roles. I hope your nephew enjoys his Batman. Here's another tragic tale of microaggressive woe from a powerful performance piece called I Too Am Harvard. Quote, I am a Harvard University student of mixed race, and people sometimes come right up to me and ask, what are you? We sent this description to our friend Lisa in the Central African Republic. Lisa gave this helpful reply. Dear Harvard student, how rude to be asked what race you are. It reminds me of the time I was hunted down by Muslim Salika rebels, dragged into the jungle, and raped for hours before being set on fire. Even though I know how difficult it is there, I too sometimes dream of going to Harvard. Well, thanks to Lisa for that sympathetic reply. Here's one more true-life atrocity from an American female pre-med student. Quote, my MCAT instructor keeps referring to the unnamed writers of certain passages with male pronouns. It made me feel stupid and unvalued. Our correspondent Fair Lee in Afghanistan responds, Dear American pre-med student, How terrible to have to overcome such difficulty as male pronouns in getting to go to school. I too have suffered difficulties getting to school when men rode by on motorbikes and threw acid in my face. Of course, this is nothing compared to male pronouns, but I do sort of miss my face sometimes. I used to be very pretty. Well, I hope this advice has been helpful to all those American college students suffering from microaggression. We here at The Revolting Truth understand that this sort of savage oppression can really harsh your buzz, especially if you already have a hangover and crabs.